Get ready for the action because Apple TV has just dropped the trailer for Cape Fear, the intense new psychological horror thriller showrun and executive produced by Nick Antosca, with executive production from Academy Award winners Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg, and starring Javier Bardem and Amy Adams. This limited series is set to make its global debut on June 5, 2026, and it dives deep into the dark world of a notorious killer seeking vengeance after being released from prison. You need to see what happens when Max Cady is let loose and the storm hits.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the massive box office stakes for Steven Spielberg's upcoming film, Disclosure Day. This extraterrestrial-themed movie starring Emily Blunt is slated for a June 12, 2026, release, and we are breaking down exactly how much it needs to earn worldwide to crack the top 5 highest-grossing films directed by Spielberg of all time. We'll explore the competition and what it takes for this alien encounter to become a global phenomenon. The excitement surrounding Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is high, but the trailer has sparked a massive debate. Fans are tearing into the creative choices, focusing heavily on the casting and the perceived lack of cultural authenticity in the adaptation of the ancient Greek epic. We dive into why viewers are calling out the lack of Mediterranean actors and the modern dialogue that clashes with the historical setting. Find out what critics and fans are saying about Nolan's vision for this epic journey. And finally, get ready for pure chaos because the final trailer for Minions and Monsters is here, revealing how the Minions absolutely conquered Hollywood. This animated family film follows the hilarious, true story of how the Minions became movie stars, unleashed monsters, and fought to save the planet. It arrives in theaters on July 1, so don't miss this incredible adventure. Stay tuned right here for more updates. Apple TV has officially unveiled the trailer for the psychological horror thriller series Cape Fear, a project helmed by creator Nick Antosca and executive produced by Academy Award winners Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg. The cast lineup features Academy Award winner Javier Bardem and Academy Award nominee Amy Adams. Cape Fear is set to make its global debut on Friday, June 5, 2026, as a 10-episode limited series, with subsequent episodes airing every Friday through July 31, 2026, on Apple TV. The story draws inspiration from both the 1991 remake directed by Martin Scorsese and produced by Steven Spielberg, and the 1962 feature film of the same name. The plot centers on a storm brewing for happily married attorneys, Anna Amy Adams and Tom Bowden, Patrick Wilson, when Max Cady, Javier Bardem, the notorious killer they imprisoned, is released and seeks vengeance. The ensemble cast is bolstered by Golden Globe and Emmy nominee Patrick Wilson, Joe Anders, Lily Collins, and Malia Piles, alongside supporting performances from CCH Pounder, Jamie Hector, and Anna Baryshnikov. The series is developed and produced through Nick Antosca's overall deal with UCP, a division of Universal Studio Group, and Amblin Television. Steven Spielberg, who produced the 1991 film, is also executive producing the project alongside Scorsese. Academy Award nominee Morton Tildum will direct the pilot and serve as an executive producer. Apple TV, known for premium drama and comedy, continues to showcase its success with numerous accolades, including multi-Emmy award-winning shows like The Studio and Ted Lasso, the global phenomenon Severance, and Oscar Best Picture winner Coda. The series is available to stream across Apple TV devices in over 100 countries and regions. Legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg is preparing for his next major directorial venture, Disclosure Day, an extraterrestrial and UFO-themed drama starring Emily Blunt. Scheduled for a U.S. theatrical release on June 12, 2026, the film joins a highly anticipated slate alongside Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, Avengers, Doomsday, Denis Villeneuve's Dune, Part 3, and Alejandro G. Iñárritu's Digger, positioning it as a major cinematic event for 2026. Spielberg's extensive body of work includes iconic science fiction such as E.T. the Extraterrestrial, 1982, which achieved $797.3 million worldwide, in addition to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977, and War of the Worlds, 2005. Industry attention is now focused on the box office performance of Disclosure Day and what it will take for the film to enter Steven Spielberg's top 5 highest-grossing films globally. According to data from Box Office Mojo, for Disclosure Day to secure a spot in this elite group, it would need to surpass the worldwide gross of Ready Player One, which totaled $607.9 million. Achieving this benchmark will hinge on several critical factors, including a strong domestic opening, sustained support from international markets, positive word of mouth, and consistent performance during the initial month of its release. The plot of Disclosure Day remains largely undisclosed, but reports indicate the film centers on a small-town meteorologist, played by Emily Blunt, whose ordinary life is radically altered following the discovery of clear evidence of extraterrestrial life. As panic sets in, humanity is compelled to face the reality that it is not alone. The cast also features Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson, and Colman Domingo. Christopher Nolan's highly anticipated film, The Odyssey, has ignited a significant debate among fans following the release of its first full trailer, with concerns centering on casting choices and historical authenticity. The trailer has proven extremely divisive, sparking viral online discussions regarding the adaptation of Homer's ancient Greek epic. The controversy largely revolves around the representation of ancient Greece in the film. Viewers have criticized the predominantly British and American cast, alongside Asian and Black actors, arguing that a story set in ancient Greece should feature more Greek or Mediterranean actors. On platforms like Reddit, users contended that the trailer lacked any discernible Greek or Mediterranean actors in major roles, leading to accusations that Nolan prioritized diversity over cultural authenticity, with some commentators stating, Nolan couldn't bring himself to hire a single Mediterranean actor. Beyond casting, the dialogue in the trailer drew sharp criticism. Many viewers found the modern-sounding language and terminology distracting, noting that certain terms did not align with the late Bronze Age setting. There was a strong sentiment that the American accents undermined the film's historical atmosphere, with suggestions that British accents, similar to other historical epics, would enhance authenticity. Conversely, some defenders argued for the freedom to use natural accents, citing Nolan's inspiration from Emily Wilson's 2017 translation of the epic. In response to the growing critique, director Christopher Nolan recently addressed the adaptation during an appearance on The Late Show on Monday. Nolan drew a parallel between the Odyssey, written around the 6th century BC, and modern superhero narratives, suggesting that both explore the theme of gods interacting with humanity in the contemporary world. He posited that Homer's epics represent the marvel of its day, as many modern comic book stories draw inspiration from them. The film is slated for theatrical release on July 17, 2026. Universal Pictures and Illumination have unveiled the final trailer for the highly anticipated animated family film, Minions and Monsters, set within the established Despicable Me universe. The new installment chronicles the Minions' chaotic journey, detailing how they conquered Hollywood, achieved movie stardom, suffered devastating losses, unleashed monstrous chaos upon the world, and ultimately united to attempt saving the planet from the mayhem they instigated. The trailer opens with the Minions' arrival in Hollywood, underscored by a classic movie trailer voiceover that states, "In Hollywood, the new stars of the silver screen changed the face of the motion picture industry forever. The Minions are back with a touch of mystery." The film boasts a star-studded voice cast, featuring Allison Janney, Christoph Waltz, Jeff Bridges, Jesse Eisenberg, Zoe Deutsch, Trey Parker, Bobby Moynihan, and Phil Lamar. Pierre Coffin, the director of the first 3 Despicable Me films and the original Minions movie, helms the project and provides the iconic voice for all the Minions, a role he has maintained since their debut in 2010. The script was penned by Brian Lynch, the writer of Minions and The Secret Life of Pets, who also serves as an executive producer. Minions and Monsters is scheduled to hit theaters on July 1.